Hello, and welcome back to the Bankers Masterclass series on leveraging the hybrid cloud in association with Red Hat and Tata Consultancy Services. I'm Joy McKnight, Managing Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Kishore Banavar from TCS and Ramon Villarreal from Red Hat. In the second chapter of this four-part series, we'll be looking at how hybrid cloud can really enable new business models. Kishore, how does the hybrid cloud enable engagement with a wider pool of partners?
Whatever path a bank takes towards hybrid cloud adoption, you will create the IT foundation to engage with service providers and partners. The key constituents will be everything as a service model, hybrid cloud biz DevOps, multi-layered integration fabric with cloud security for information protection and privacy, very solid hybrid cloud governance, and also adaptable and robust integration fabric which is driven by APIs, and data and insights fabric with easy consumption layer, and so on. So if you have already aligned your adoption with your ecosystem strategy, your business models could be extendable beyond your product and services. Your customer journeys shall be expandable beyond the boundaries of the bank. You can accommodate new channels such as sensors, or your capabilities and information assets will be ready for market utilization and monetization, and so on. So this is what enables banks for a powerful ecosystem play along with partners.
So, why should banks really be interested in becoming part of this bigger ecosystem, and what opportunities open up for the whole community?
It may appear on the face of it that the cross-industry ecosystem is a possible threat for very formidable banking business, where anyone can play any meaningful role. Any financial service provider, IT service provider, a fintech or a big tech or any non-bank can build and offer any kind of services in a very flexible as a service model. But this should be perceived by banks as an opportunity to reinvent and reimagine their business models. They could be part of industry value chains, unbundle or rebundle their capabilities, and possibly create new revenue streams out of it. The choice is yours. So, do you want to act like a technology company with a banking license, build, transform, and monetize your capabilities? Or on the contrary, do you want to focus on the core business of banking and build on your strength and trustworthiness and expand your business to cater to the purposes of your customers? In the process, you can leverage capabilities from the partners and consume them. You can take a kind of a hybrid approach, depending on your reinvented business models. So you can apply it at even a capability level such as KYC, which if you think you have a great utility, you can offer it to the ecosystem, or if you think it is okay to consume it from the ecosystem, you just do that. You can also create like a common real-time payment processing kind of a utility for the region to be used by the fellow banks or any other player in the industry. It could also be a small utility from a fintech that you want to consume and make it part of your, let's say, customer portfolio analysis. So I think it is important to decide, the game that you want to play, and then go with that.
And Ramon, how does the hybrid cloud enable new operating models?
When you talk about ecosystem, but also about partnerships and establishing an environment that is driven by that level of competition, you are talking about an environment that is based on openness and collaboration, but it's also about modularity and adaptability. And these are characteristics that are intrinsic into the hybrid cloud technologies. the ability to actually build systems and bring systems to the market faster, the ability to decide what is going to be your approach for deployment and where your technologies are going to be based, but also the ability to take those components and take those capabilities and enable them in a way that they are accessible for other players and that they can be monetized but also leveraged for reuse. It's something that is intrinsic of the hybrid cloud technology. You can see a bigger tendency of the market into the embedding of the marketplace within these technologies and the ability to integrate and create the connectivity between all these organizations. All of these capabilities are native of the hybrid cloud technologies and the hybrid cloud operating model. At the same time, you need to be able to compete in that market. So the ability to actually automate and bring those products faster into the market is going to be key for the survival of the organizations that are going to be participating in this ecosystem. And obviously the ability to share and exchange knowledge, but also even the basic of the technologies and innovate in a collaborative way is another key part that is enabled by hybrid cloud and is something that is going to define the future and evolution of the whole ecosystem.
So many thanks for your insights, Kishore and Ramon. In the third part of this masterclass series, we'll be discussing how cloud can help modernize payment infrastructures.